Men take a seat, take two. Action.
Hey, welcome to Men. Men Take a Seat. Welcome to Men Take a Seat, man. Myself, Big Country, right? Big Country, and we have the lovely Brooke here, one of the admins. We have Class in the box in the comments as well. We have Storm Chaser here, man, and get a chance to know you today, Storm Chaser, and how my brother OG man got a chance to run into him, and he's an amazing guy, man. And I'm gonna let Brooke give you guys the topic. So here's the rundown. Whoever the #1 gift of the show, snipes do happen. So whoever the #1 gift of the show by 8:15, you'll be named next week's topic. We don't name the topic, you do. So make sure you keep informed, man. Keep it high. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like somebody gonna snatch it, you know what you need to do, okay? Because we love to hear you guys' input of what you want to talk about. But now I'm gonna hammer it over to the admin, Brookie, y'all. I appreciate you guys being here, and you know, God gets the glory, man. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm super excited about this one too because I'm just getting to know OG more, and I've never met Storm Chaser, so this is exciting. There are some rules on here: no cussing in regular streams, but especially this stream. Every cuss word is a 1K gift. Just saying. So no cussing. If you accidentally do, try and stop yourself. No smoking, drinking, nudity. We don't allow bullying in the stream whatsoever. So if you have any beef with anyone, take it out of here. We don't want anyone.
Take it with me. I'll pray for you.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, we'll pray. We'll
thank
pray on
you.
that.
But I just want to say, everyone, ask questions to the men. This one is actually very interesting because I feel like we are going to find out a lot about men. They're questions women want to know because it's about how they perceive us in looks, standards, all sorts of things. So I want the men, no matter how you may think you may affect someone in the comments, answer how you want to answer. No right or wrong, how you want to answer. This is a safe place. No one's going to come for you. Also, if Country says something, doesn't mean you have to agree with what he's saying. So, yeah. It is getting recorded for YouTube, so please go follow us on YouTube. Give us a follow there. Follow all our Instagrams. If you want to be a guest on the show, please hit myself up or Class. She's got a funny name this week too, Floaty's Pillow Princess. That's the other admin. So hit us up. Or if you can't get hold of us, Country, if you know any amazing men, please send them our way because we always need guests for every week. We're here every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, so the topic is, this is from Crystal. She was top gifter last week.
Big shout out to Crystal. She's not here at the moment.
Beauty, surgery, and standards. Can men handle the truth? So it's all about looks, you know, all that sort of stuff. Maybe how men feel, how women feel. Answer honestly. All
right. Y'all ready? Let these men and him introduce you. She's going to give you the first question, y'all. So Brookie going to introduce the first question. Then she's going to get out the box, and then we're going to continue, okay? All right, here we go. You guys ready to put a 1 in the comment? Y'all ready to get down with these questions, man? Listen, I guarantee you're going to be some powerful answers, y'all. And it's very, you know, to me, it's very educational. You know what I mean? And then, ladies and gentlemen, you're doing something if a man opens up and tell you how he feels. You know what I mean? A man without question, you tell you how he feels, because men usually don't open up like this. So that lets you know what type of platform we have, how safe it is, a sanctuary you can go to and just enjoy yourself and be peaceful. But to get these men on the show to open up, I want to say thank you. The first person living in the box, man, my boy OG, amazing guy that I met, man, and we just been growing with connection ever since, man. How you doing, man?
I can't see myself. You can see me?
Oh, yeah, get him out of there.
Let me get you back here. Hold on. All right, come back here. Let me let Storm in here.
He's got a shoe collection like you. Look at all those shoes.
Yeah. Oh, look at this handsome guy. Look at this, man. Look ladies. Look at us men. Look at us men, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Look at us men, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we dress to impress. You feel me? We out here. I know. We out here, man. That's out here. Hey man, thank you guys for being here. I just want to say thank you.
Anytime,
And
thank you,
listen,
anytime.
OG man,
Pleasure to be
I just
here.
want to say thank you, man, for our growth, bro. Like honestly, you're very inspirational, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it, man.
Storm Chaser, I am today. I'm going to get a chance to know you, and I just want to say thank you for being here on the courtesy of our other admin class. So thank you. You guys ready?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
bro.
So this is how it's gonna start off, man. When Brookie gets out the box, Storm, you're gonna be on top. I'm always every time I come with a question, you start first and then OG. And if myself decide to jump in, it always gonna start with you first and then him. Okay. And then
Thank you,
end of the show, if you guys stick around, some people might have some interesting questions based off your answers. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
Oh,
make
yeah,
sure you
I
stick
forgot to say
around.
that.
All right. Okay, Brookie, take it over.
All right. First question is ask questions, guys, because I want to screenshot and ask the men at the end for you. Okay. I forgot to say that. And spotlight it. I forgot to say that too. Okay. What qualities do you find most attractive in a woman? Physical and non-physical.
Am I going first or Storm going
No,
first?
always gonna be
Storm
Storm.
will. I'm gonna get out.
Sorry, OG. Sorry, I didn't jump in right away. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
For me, it's got to be the smile, the eyes, and more importantly than anything else is the heart. That means more to me than anything else. You got to have some physical attraction, but the heart's the most important thing.
Okay. Okay. What about you, OG?
If we are we going off looks? No, right?
A physical none.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
So
Oh,
she's like I've obviously have to have like an attraction to her, looks wise, but I like a girl that I can communicate well with. I like a woman that has respect for her partner, and obviously her heart, of course. You know what I mean?
oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I just dive into this, man. For me, I'm more of an intellect type of person. You know what I mean? Because you can be with somebody look amazing, bro, but if the vibe's not there, it ain't. You know what I mean? So I just find it very attractive when a woman can, you know what I'm saying, they can raise their energy on a higher level. So, but for as physical goals, man, I love. Listen, I love long hair, man. I'm a hair guy. I had long hair. I'm an eyes guy. Okay, I'm an eyes guy. My eyes tell a lot about a person. Their eyes. You know what I mean? But I just want to say, here's the second question, y'all. The second question is how important do you think physical appearance is in a relationship?
Well, like OG said, you've got to have some kind of an attraction, but that's really secondary to their personality, their heart, the way that they carry themselves, the mutual respect, everything that's already been mentioned. That's really much more important than physical. There's got to be an attraction, yes, but you got to find and dig deep. That's way more important.
Okay.
This is gonna sound insecure, but I mean not insecure. He's gonna think probably wrong of me, but to me there has to be like she has to be good looking, bro. Straight up, like I don't know.
Talk your talk, Pink.
Straight up, bro. Like she.
Hey,
I like a good looking woman, bro. You know what I mean? I like a good looking woman. I like a girl that can carry herself well. You know what I mean? And she has to have style, bro. Also, like she has to know how to dress herself. You know what I'm saying? For the occasion.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that because that's your personal preference,
Yeah.
right? So there's no wrong into this question. So it's whatever you like. Listen, my cousin, he like a big woman. That woman got to be big. I'm talking about he country, man.
Yeah,
So but my homeboy, he's just like a real thin petite woman. So you got to know what you like. You know what I mean? Like it's just how it is. All right, third question, y'all. Welcome to Men. Take a seat. Everybody just join in here. My name is Big Country. We got Storm Chaser, my brother OG, man. We are having a very good, interesting topic, okay? So keep noted, y'all. Keep your notes out. If you're going through something, you know what I'm saying? But just remind you, whoever the number one gift of the show, name next week's topic, okay? Here's question 3. Do you believe, he said, social beauty standards, negativity impact, and she gonna put the question in the comments. Impact women, why and why not?
the standards I think are unrealistic for women, and women seem to strive for the impossible in many cases, to the detriment of their self-esteem and unrealistic expectations. I think women have it much harder than men in that regard. You see supermodels on TV, and you see women that are starving themselves to be that wafer thin, and that's just not possible for a lot of women, and they get hurt by it, in my opinion.
Okay, what about you, OG?
I don't think that's right, bro. I think some girls aren't too bad, you know. Some girls do have a high standard, and some girls don't, to be honest. You know what I mean? So it could go both ways. But a lot of the girls I've spoken to are very pretty. You know what I mean? For real, like they're very pretty, and some of them aren't. Their standards aren't too high. Like, of course, every woman wants a hardworking man. You know what I mean? Every woman wants to be have a feel of protection, and they can bring something to the table. You know what I mean? So I don't think in that sense it's too high, but some girls do have their standards too high also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
So
think
it goes both ways, I feel like.
I think some women do get high standards after they get their body done. I'm a witness though. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that they just like literally just go from one thing to another. And I'm saying this from my experience. You know what I mean? I know somebody, and then she don't hang out with the regular people she hang out with. You know what I mean? And like, if somebody got to be in VIP when she wasn't there before, right? Yeah. So like, you let that stuff over your just the inner part of yourself, who you became. I mean, who you was and what you become. And not everybody grows into something better. You know what I mean? Some people grow to become bitter, more shallow. You know what I mean? So it's just how it is. But you do have people that from the roots, man, this is who I am. I'm not gonna change. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. But a confidence thing. A confidence thing. I did this for me. You know what I mean? So to build my confidence up, somebody else, you know. All right, y'all. Here's the fourth question. It said, "What's your opinion on cosmetic surgery for women?"
I would think it's only going to be if it's necessary, if for like an accident or someone gets disfigured. As far as for aesthetics, I would shy against that. I would move against plastic surgery unless it's medically necessary.
Okay. What you got to say about that, OG? How you feel about that?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it, to be honest, bro. I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, if they want to fix themselves up, or say she's got a big nose, she wants to do her nose, you know what I mean? It's fine. Like, go do your thing, you know what I mean? But some girls do take it over the top, bro, as well. Some girls like want to get their eyes done like this, like they want like the cat eye look and stuff like that. That's a bit too much, you know what I mean? Like, when you're doing too much, you're doing too much. But it's whatever, bro. If she wants to make herself look good, why not? You know what I mean?
Well, I can see with the noses, with a hook nose or a crooked nose, things like that. I agree with you there.
So here's my opinion. My opinion is, if I'm with my partner and if it makes you happy, I'm for it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not worrying about what nobody else say or how nobody else did. Like, but I support it, because at the end of the day, you know, if a man decided, and not medical, right? It's more like a confidence thing. Like, I'm gonna give you an example, right? I did MMA. I did cage fighting for 7 years. I had missing tooth at the top right here, right? All right, and then I just put it in, but I started getting them all done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a confidence, because I smiled. I smile all the time, man. You know what I mean? But it's a confident thing, though. So go to a woman. A woman may just had, A cup or something small, and they feel they're not comfortable in their own skin. You know what I mean? Some people do. Some people accept it. But does that make them a bad person? No. I just think if it boosts their confidence level up, right, and it makes them happy, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it, y'all. So yeah, but those are good answers, man. I appreciate it for you guys, man. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to Men Take a Seat. Myself, Big Country. We got Storm Chaser and OG. Let's remind you guys, at the end of this, at 8:15, y'all, whoever the number one #1 gift of the show will name next week's topic. Okay. All right. And remember, complete your challenge. If you guys gonna do something, just don't throw anything. Try to complete your challenges if you have some, or if you do it. But here's the next question, y'all. How do you feel about women using Botox and fillers?
I think we've been kind of going down the road of if it's in moderation and big country, like you said, if it's something that will increase their confidence. I'm personally not for it because I think you go overboard, and Botox is dangerous. That's, if it's not done right, it can get really bad. And we've seen the results of that, with celebrities and others. So it's in moderation, really, and I'm personally not for it.
Okay, respect. Amen. Let's go. What about you, OG?
I'm for it. I don't mind, bro. Botox or fillers. I don't like, not too much, of course. You know what I mean? There's like this. There's places you can go with it where it just looks hideous, to be honest. You know what I mean? With the fillers and stuff.
I agree.
But if you're doing it right and your lips are small and you just want them a bit bigger, like you said, for confidence boost, then why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even the same with Botox, bro. She's got a bit of like wrinkles or whatever she's got, like her forehead here. You know what I mean? People do that. You know what I mean? So it's whatever. I don't mind that, to be honest.
Yeah, same, man. I see men getting Botox, man. Yeah, I see men do it too, man. On their foreheads, like, you know what I'm saying? It's better than it could be off to her, man. But again, like both of you guys said, it's a good answer, man. But it may be some for others and not for others. You know what I mean? Me, honestly, if somebody got Botox in their forehead, I wouldn't even pay attention. I wouldn't even know if they did.
Me too.
I wouldn't even know. You smiling, you just like smiling. I just staring at your smile, baby. You got a good smile. Head ain't moving or nothing. That boy sitting still like this. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even know the difference. But at the end of the day, it makes him happy, y'all. So, but yeah, we're gonna go to the next question, y'all. It says, how does media shape men's views on women's body, and in turn, how does it influence women's perspective on men? So he said, how does the media shapes men's views on women, the social media wise? How do the media looks at it?
I think the media tends to show an idealized version of women, and most of the women I've been around and with don't meet that expectation. So I think it sets up unrealistic expectations on both sides. A lot of times the media will show a woman as an ideal and they don't measure up to it. And then that's the flip side too, the women with the men. I get passed over all the time because I'm a little bit chunky and so on, and they go after younger guys who are more shallow. So I think the media doesn't help very well on either side.
Okay. All right. Good answer, man. What about you, OG?
The media definitely doesn't help, but it gives, there's like a look that every girl goes for, you know what I mean? That they see on TV and stuff and social media and whatever you said, like all the influence, what they look like skinny waist, hourglass body. I don't know, but that's like us seeing a guy with like a six pack. Say you see like your favorite UFC fighter or something, you know what I mean? And he's huge, and it makes you want to do better also, you know what I mean? So you can't see it in a negative way because it is what it is at the end of the day. That's what we're supposed to look like as humans, you know what I mean? Us eating cheeseburgers and getting fat. Like I used to be big, bro. I used to be very big, honestly. You know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta, I don't know. I want to look like that personally. I want to look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to look like a UFC fighter, straight up.
Yeah. I agree with both you guys, man. Like the social media to me. Now, listen, let's be real. How many times y'all saw on Instagram you seen something going through a little thing about cooking? It makes you want to start cooking. You know what I mean? Like you see these social media or these people training, and make you want to start training. Or you know what? I got better than that. Everybody see these diuretic supplements on TikTok and say, take this, I lost this, gut this. And then next thing you know, everybody tried. Because I'm a victim of it. I did the gut one and it worked. Okay, look, the gut worked, you can't go nowhere. I'm just letting you know it worked. But though, people show their pants and how loose, how much gut they lost, it influenced you, right? So, but when it comes to a woman's body, You know what I mean? It's a general thing now. Look, that is a normal thing. People may have a hard time losing a part of the body, the fat. So, you know, you probably just want to do a BBL, or, you know what I'm saying, or women's makeover. What a mommy, is it mommy makeover? Women makeover. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A woman's makeover or something. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? She saw somebody that looked like, oh my God, you are so gorgeous, you know, oh my gosh. And then next thing you know, they make a phone call. How much it costs? Oh, girl, I heard you go to Turkey, and it's like $3,000 you go to Turkey. You don't think the people ain't saving any money up?
Yeah. Same with the Zempic and stuff. You know, everyone's using it, everyone's trying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Same with men. Men the same way. Like, honestly, like I even tell you, I looked at it. I'll be honest. So for me, I always wanted to change my color. I used to have contacts. Now they have technology. Now you can get your eye color change. I always wanted, you know, what I'm saying, I want to get my color. It ain't gonna change me, but I always wanted it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and then like, we got a show. Calm down. But look, what I'm saying is, at the same time, like, I wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, get rid of some stuff. So I just, like, you know what I'm saying, that's what we doing. But you know, it is what it is. Number 7, y'all. Welcome to Men Take a Seat. Myself, Big Country, and I got Storm Chaser here and OG's here, y'all. So make sure you guys tune in and just stick around, y'all, because if you have any questions that you feel, you know what I'm saying, to go along. And you guys, can y'all put the topic in the comments for me and just run that, how you guys want to do, group the questions and classify the topics so people can know what we're tuning into. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you. But anyway, y'all, let's go with number 7. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Number 7, it says, do you think men feel comfortable discussing beauty standards and the pressure they feel regarding their appearance?
As far as men, I'm okay with it. At one point in my life, I was over 300 pounds. I'm at 223 right now. So made a lot of changes that way. I'm inspired by you, Big Country, a lot with what you're doing. But discussing it, I don't have a problem doing that.
Yeah. What about you, OG?
I think men discuss how they feel and if they're comfortable in their body. You know what I mean? I think people talk about that. I talk about it to my friends. So I don't. Yeah. Whatever.
I agree.
If I don't look good, you know, I'll tell them I'm not happy with the way I look, straight up, you know?
Yeah. And I think it comes down to it. It doesn't matter what your, listen, don't get me wrong, y'all, but it really don't matter. It's just a little bit of boost in there when your friends say, you look amazing, Yeah. You know what I mean? Until you're literally happy with yourself, that's when your job is done.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like when your job is done, like you know what I'm saying? When you know, because you could take compliments all day and look, it may be authentic, but you still not happy with yourself.
Right. It's that internal conversation you have with yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Company is amazing, y'all. So listen, we're gonna go with question 8, y'all. It said, how does a woman age affect your attraction to her?
I go as far as who I'm attracted to and age. I go a little bit younger, but I've dated older, I've dated younger, so it's not a real issue. It's all about, you know, again, the physical attraction has to be there, but you know, age doesn't matter. I see women much older than me that look younger, and they're beautiful, and it's all really about their heart and their soul. So age doesn't matter. Long story short.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't think age matters too. Obviously, there's an age limit of like where you go. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think maybe even like 8 years both ways is fine. You know what I mean? But too much over that, then it's like it's too. You know what I mean? The brain changes like as you go down or as you go up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's a good age range.
But I will say this though. You got women at a very young age and got their stuff together. You got people that's old and ain't figured it out yet.
That's also true.
You do have those. You do have those, right? I seen a lady on Instagram the other day. At a certain, she was like at 9 years old. She had a degree. At other age, she had a associate degree. At 13, she had a associate degree. Her mom drilled on her. At 18, she had a PhD.
That's
and
crazy.
she's a doctor. She's a doctor at 18 years old.
Yeah, but for me, I'm 32 years old, bro. I can't date an 18-year-old.
Well, no, I'm just giving you the age. I'm just giving you like when you have some people with the mindset. I was going with the mindset.
100%.
Yeah,
You know what it is? It's the household they grow up in too, country. If your parents are doctors, you know what I mean? You're gonna grow up, you're gonna be a smart kid, bro. You know what I mean?
My dad was out there rolling dice all the time. You know what I'm saying? So he was out there shooting crap at the gamble hall. So it wasn't much of him. You know what I mean? Stay locked up. So I you know, this is me right here. What you give all my struggles made me passion who I am today. I am 100% grateful, man. But I agree with you guys 100%, y'all. So I can't go no other way. But I mean, same. I dated older. I dated younger. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. Sometimes people that's older it put you through more hell than anything. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter, man. It's the person you with and who you like. You know what I mean? Love is love. My mom and my dad, 11 years apart. Yeah. They're 11 years apart, man.
Yep. That was the most for me too.
Back in the day, it was a bit easier for the age group too. I feel like now it's closing in. Like it's, you know what I mean?
I think it's harder. I think it's easier now because it's more acceptable than back then. Come on, didn't play that. Look, you go to the house, absolutely not. Excuse you? Nah, they ain't. But now they're more acceptable now, man. In my opinion. So welcome to Me and Take a Seat, y'all. Myself, Big Country. We got Storm Chaser here, and we have OG. And stick around, y'all. You'll see the topics in the comments. What this topic is about, y'all. So you guys, hope you guys enjoying yourself. Tell a friend if you have any spotlights, hit that spotlight to keep us at #1. This on the verge of being featured, okay? Because of you guys, you know, effort and support, it will come feature, man. So I want to say thank you guys. So let's go with the next question, right? So it said, what role does a woman weight play in the perception of a relationship, of her beauty? What role?
It doesn't have much of a role for me. As a bigger man, it never bothered me. It really was all about what they wanted. And where the relationships that worked were the ones where we would work on being healthy together. And that's more important than if they weigh, you know, a certain amount, because it's all arbitrary to me. I don't think that weight matters as much as everything else we've talked about already.
Okay, all right, good answer, man. What about you, OG?
Because I was in Spotlight. What role does a woman play in your perception? This is gonna sound shallow, also, bro. But I like a skinny woman, bro. I'm not into big girls. I'll be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to her. I'm just not attracted. I don't know. Like I'm not attracted to her. Even though I was a bigger guy, like I don't judge, bro. If she's there's size difference, bro. Like too big is too big for me, and then. You know what I mean? As shallow as that sounds, it's the truth, but I'm not going to come up here and cap. You know what I mean?
No, it's your preference, though. So there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? So I can definitely, you know what I'm saying, picking up what you're putting down. So that's a good answer. Some people, but you know, again, I said my cousin, backwood country boy.
Some people are into it.
My cousin love a big woman.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, for sure. Some people are definitely into it, bro. Don't get me wrong, you know?
Yeah, but you know, preference wise. And then it goes the same thing. What role, you know what I'm saying? How we as people, like when it comes to weight wise, everybody has a preference, right? So let me give you an example. So if you've been with somebody for medical reason, end up getting big, you know what I mean? This weight wise, that's one thing. But if you see your partner getting, you know what I'm saying, see you get a little weight, I don't want to hear that. Baby, I'm gonna love you regardless. I don't care how big you get. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay? Stop lying. You know what I mean? Stop lying, man. Look, I need that woman to say, baby, I need you to do better. Don't tell me I'm gonna love you regardless. No, I need you to tell me to do better. I need that woman. Hold me accountable. Don't tell me about, you know what? If I was 200 pounds, would you still love me? Yeah, but we ain't gonna be. It ain't happening. You letting yourself go. I'm being honest. Look,
I'm dead.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I want to listen. If I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna give my woman no reason to look at another man.
For real.
Why would I sit here and let myself go after we're in a relationship?
Right.
Feel that.
Look, all them young boys in that gym. But me getting in that gym, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna give you no reason. I'm gonna be the only man you look at. Okay? I ain't finna sit looking like Tom the Train, looking like Al Bundy with my hands in my pants, looking like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be that guy.
Right.
Knowing when you was in a relationship before y'all met, y'all were going to the gym together. He was going to the gym. Now they together and got lazy. No, man, nuh-uh. Now, medical reason, that's one thing. Okay, that's understandable. I'm still, but like, I'm not gonna be that guy and say, no, you know what I mean? And how I approach it, look, baby, let's go to the gym together. You know, let's work out. We both need it for health reasons. You know? And that's just how it is. But that's just how I play. It's very important. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, thank you. Appreciate you guys for being in the comment. Let's get to the next question. You gotta put the next question up for me, please. It said, do you think men are held to a similar beauty standard as women?
For sure.
I don't think so. I think women are held to a higher standard than men. It's acceptable, from my experience, for men to be a little chunky, but it's not as acceptable for women to be such. Despite my preferences, I still think it's a double standard. I think the women have it tougher than the men, for sure.
I agree with him. I agree with him on this one, to be honest.
Same.
Women do have it harder in the sense of if they're a bit bigger, then men don't really look at them, you know what I mean? Especially if they're growing fat in the wrong places, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because everyone's body works different, you know what I mean? People gain weight in different places. So I think in that sense, yeah, women do have it harder, and men can be a bit bigger, and it's fine, to be honest. So.
Yeah. So,
I still think a man should take care of himself, regardless, bro. You know what I mean? Like you said, you shouldn't let yourself go.
Right.
That part.
In a
I let
relationship.
myself go plenty of time. I'm back on track now, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I let myself go. You know what I mean? I ran out of gas. That's what it was. I filled my tank up. Now I'm back running.
Yep.
But I do want to say, standing for women, I just think women are more nurturers. Men are logic thinkers and they physical thinkers, right? So women just love a dad bod. So I don't know what's up with these women need dad bod. I want men to be dad bod. Don't get too fitted. Don't get too fitted.
That's right.
I don't like that.
For real,
Oh, you don't like it? Oh, you don't feel that way? Oh, so you don't want me to get children. You want me to feel good about myself, but you don't like it. All right. Well, I'm gonna get extra crispy on these children, these six-pack, because I ain't stopping. Okay, look. You're gonna be laying on a cardboard. That boy gonna feel like a brick. Okay? Ain't none of that Michigan man, the tire guy that want to like marshmallow.
Oh,
But I'm serious though, y'all. Like, it is all for health reasons, man. Like, you know, I think, but at the end of the day, I do think women are held because, you know what I mean? Like you said, I think women will accept men more the way they look, more the way they intellect versus, you know what I'm saying? They instead of their look, you got to be attracted to them, right?
Yeah.
But I think women are more attracted to their mind than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it is a lot harder for a woman, to be honest. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to Men. Take a seat. We got Storm Chaser here and OG. I'm glad you guys joined us today. I appreciate you guys being here. Stick around, y'all. If you got some personal questions going along with this topic right here, feel free to have any questions to ask any one of these amazing men. All right. All right. It says, how honest do you think men are about their preferences regarding women's looks?
I'm pretty transparent in what I'm looking for. And it's interesting that my most current relationship is a smaller girl. She's Asian. And it's just something about her. She's God-fearing, and she's that. I mean, that to me, that's the key to it. Is I can't date a non-Christian. That's just the way it is. And because where are we going to end up? So
go ahead, talk now.
That changes things a bit. So I was pretty open about that being the most important thing, because again, attractions and things like that, but you know, having a true partner in faith and walking, you know, in the path we're walking, that's way more important.
I wish I had a mic. Go ahead. What you think about that, OG?
Well, the question says, how honest do you think men are about their preference regarding women's looks? I think they're very honest, because if a man's not interested in a girl, he'll stop talking to her.
Don't talk to her.
You know what I mean?
They'll answer with their feet.
You don't think men are honest about women's looks?
So correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Women have this superpower.
Okay.
I've seen the power of a woman when it comes to certain body parts that a man can pass the looks. You feel me?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Right, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. You're definitely not wrong there.
I'm just saying I seen it. You know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden they ghost them.
Yeah.
They ghost the woman. They had no intentions, but you know what I'm saying? Getting the cookies out of the cookie jar.
Some men aren't into that as well, country.
I agree.
Some men don't want a relationship. You know what I mean? And then when you do have like intercourse with a woman, women get very attached sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but it goes with looks. If a man don't like a woman that's, for example, don't want no bigger woman, but a woman come out looking good and get a look, you know what I'm saying? Like tells him she flirt with her, and then he might like, oh, you know what I mean? And next thing you know, it may be a one night stand but at the same time, in his mind, he has no plans on being in a relationship. But the cookies in that cookie jar, the power that man, look, it's a power in there. You feel me?
100%.
So
But
I agree with you 100%. But when it comes to like, yeah, let's move on to the next question.
even if like he goes to that guy, yeah, I feel like there's still another man out there for that woman, bro. Maybe like someone that will see her different. You know what I mean? Someone will see her different and actually fall in love with her. Because some men are looking for that, bro, at the time, and like
I agree.
You don't know what's happening with a man's brain at the time as well, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I was just answering the question, man. Like, how honest the preference regarding the looks, like he may maybe look good, and at the same time he lied to her because he just wanted the cookie. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But what time it is, man. But let's go with the 11th question, y'all. Actually, it's 12. This is all the questions. It's the first time we got through this, y'all. This is the very first time I got through all the questions with some time. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, this is fire. Okay, what do you think will happen if women stop conforming to traditional beauty standards?
Well, I think it would change the dynamic.
Definitely.
It would be if you don't take care of yourself, and whether you're big or small or whatever body parts you have, what sizes, if you don't take care of yourself, it shows. Basic hygiene, things like that. I know we're getting into the weeds on it, but really, you go to certain events these days and with certain demographics of people, and you don't know if they're men or women. And that's, to me, that's just, just taking care of yourself. And if they change and don't take care of themselves, I think that will change the dynamic a lot.
Okay. What you think about that, OG?
What do you mean by traditional beauty standards? Do you mean like what they see on social media and stuff?
Brooke, like just traditional, like just standards, just a whole just say the overall thing versus traditional, overall beauty standards, like the whole covering of it, hygiene, grooming, etc.
I think social media, music videos, and stuff like that plays a big role, bro. You know what I mean? So what they see is what they're gonna do, kind of thing as well. You know what I mean? So if they see a girl that's like someone was saying in the comments before, I want to look like Kim K. You know what I mean?
Huh.
So I think if that wasn't around, then there'd still be another look, bro. You know what I mean? There'll still be another look, like back in 2004, everyone looked different to what they look like now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Jennifer Aniston look back then.
Like what they,
yeah, everyone had their hair cut a certain way to be like Jennifer Aniston, things like that.
I think natural's beautiful, bro. I think if you
Oh,
can,
don't get me
if you're
wrong.
naturally,
No, I
everyone's
don't. It's not
naturally
a bad
beautiful,
thing.
you know?
It's not a
Yeah,
bad thing.
everyone's naturally beautiful. I think if they want to do some surgery or something like we were talking about before, that's fine. But if that wasn't there and everyone was natural, I still think that's fine. You know, I don't judge like that. So it's chill.
Yeah. I agree with you. Look, they stopped doing all that extra stuff, man, and everything, y'all. And first of all, if y'all want to do anything that for hygiene and smell good, make sure you go to J Roma page, okay? Look, I'm just saying, go to J Roma, get you some of that J Roma fragrance, okay? And if you want to talk about some smell goods, what's up, love? You want to talk about some smell good? Go to that J Roma page. Talk about some smell good. I got that smell good for you. Okay, go ahead, bro.
All right. 2 people asked you guys questions. One is anonymous and messaged me. So it says, what effect does appearance have on men's self-esteem?
Ooh, that's a good question.
The women's appearance?
No,
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
yours. I'm not sure.
You said what effect?
If
What-
if a
read the question
woman's
again?
appearance
What
has a
effect
big
does
effect.
appearance? What effect does appearance affect? I think it's how does it? I don't know how they question. It says, what effect does appearance affect men's self-esteem?
Right.
Maybe it's
right.
like
It's for women. So a woman appearance, like a woman that have a body done or look, you know what I'm saying? How does it affect the man's self-esteem? Like I feel like I need to go. Like that's what. Yeah.
It's off the charts. If a woman takes care of herself and maximizes her beauty, whatever that means, so that we've talked about before, to me, it's less is more. But that she's doing the right things, then that has a huge effect on my self-esteem. Like my girlfriend is petite and tiny, takes care of herself, has beautiful long hair. She's absolutely adorable, and that's huge for me. And she likes my dad bod, but we're talking about dropping more weight from my perspective because of her health reasons too, so as a type 2. So that affects her also, and that's a dynamic. So it has an effect on either direction.
Okay. How you feel about that, OG?
I think it does affect men in a way because sometimes it's hard to say your confidence isn't where hers is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's hard for a man to go up to a woman and try to talk to her when he's on different levels. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But then again, if there's an attraction, there's an attraction, bro. Like if you're staring at each other, you know what I mean? You obviously know there's an attraction. You know what I mean? Or something's going on.
Yeah, so I agree with him. Yeah, it does affect, man. It ain't gonna lie, it really does affect because you feel like because of a way a woman looks, we go back too cocky. This here, she ain't gonna talk to a little guy like me. She ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I don't have that confidence to go talk to her. You know what I mean? I'd be like to go to the bartender and say, get that woman a drink. I ain't even gotta go over and say that guy over there bought you a drink. You know what I mean? Or a Shirley Temple, y'all. We talking about a Shirley Temple, Sprite and Grenadine. I ain't no alcohol. Me. I'm just saying, no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice little Shirley Temple. But what I'm saying is, I agree with you. I think it does affect men in a good way. And here's the good part. So now if you're in a relationship and you see your woman going to the gym and her self-esteem is boosted, her confidence is boosted, and how does it affect you? It should affect you.
You got to match it too. You got to match the intensity, I think.
Listen, a man should never match a woman's energy. She got to match his. You feel me? Sure. Like you the leader of the house. You the leader, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to lead. So and look, she out here over here leading you like, look, baby, you need to get in here with me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be protecting you, baby, before you protect me.
Right, but if she's going to the gym and you're not, that's what I mean about that. The man is.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm a traditionalist too. So.
Yeah, I agree.
This question literally just came through to me. Okay.
What the second question? You said it was two questions
I know.
already.
I'm just gonna ask this because, okay, this will be interesting. How would they feel getting to know someone who's going through transition to be a woman? Does that affect their perspective on how they see them?
Can I answer that first?
Sure.
Number one, it wouldn't affect me. I'm gonna love you regardless. If you actually want to be with somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a no. A no for me at the gate. But will my heart change? No. You know what I'm
If
saying?
it's a
You like,
no,
no, she asked me like what how was it
That's how
affect
I'm
me?
taking it. Like I'm like,
wait,
that's a
can you ask
man
the question again?
transitioning
Listen,
into a woman.
what I'm saying is it doesn't matter. It transitioned to a male to a woman. However you want to do, ask how would it have changed me? It won't. I wouldn't listen. I'm gonna love you regardless. That's just not for me. You know what I mean? Look, I'm not gonna tell you what you're doing. You're gonna do because you're gonna do it anyway. I'm just saying. But for as me diving deep into it, or if you ask me if somebody transitioned from that to a female and can it be in a relationship, absolutely not. That is not me. That's not how I'm built. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
do I respect the person? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You do what you want to do, but it would not change how I feel for the love I have for a person. You know what I mean? I don't put hate in my heart because you decided to transition yourself. You know what I mean? That's on you. I'm not going to do that. That's wrong. You know what I mean? And then I'll be in the same category, you know what I'm saying? Crippling someone's character, criticizing, you know what I'm saying? No, they got to deal on their own. I just know that I cannot plant that seed of hate in my heart. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think I could have said it any better, Big Country, than that. I treat everybody the same way, and got to keep love in your heart. I wouldn't date them, but that's for the same reasons. But I would not shun them. I would not judge them, and I would not push them away. I
Yeah.
would just, to love them as we're supposed to. That's all.
Absolutely, 100%. What you think, OG?
I agree with you guys, but like I said, communication is very big for me, bro. You know what I mean? So I'd want to know that, bro, first going into the relationship kind of thing. Like if she told me I used to be a man and this and that, I'm gonna say like it's not for me, straight up.
Oh no, she's saying how would you feel if I'm going and letting you know from a man to a transition? Would it change how you feel? Not that you guys in a relationship, but like how do you feel about in general? How do you feel about people like that? That's what he said, not as you in a
I
relationship.
don't judge. It's whatever. It's your life. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right. The other one is from Nessa in the comments.
Shout out to Nelson. Hey, Crystal.
What do you think about your woman once they start aging and their body starts changing?
In my particular case with my girlfriend, she takes care of herself. She runs every day. I don't see any issue with her aging because we're both aging and we're both in our 50s. So I can just see, I see myself with her for the rest of my life. So that doesn't matter at all.
I think I agree with him. Like if he's in a relationship together and we're getting old together, I think that's fine. You know what I mean? It's a part of life. Growing is a part of life. You know, your body's obviously gonna change. If she wants to go do fillers and this and that and make herself look better, I don't blame her. That's whatever. You know, you want to make yourself look 20 years younger, go do it. It's fine. If that's what you want, you know what I mean? But growing old with someone, their body's obviously gonna change. You know what I mean? It's just human.
Good answer. So for the only thing that's getting old is these clothes I got on, because your boy ain't getting old. I got time, baby. I got time. These clothes getting old though. You know, I might get some new clothes because these don't last as long as me. These clothes wear out. You know what I mean? Look, I'm gonna stay looking good forever.
Let me see that. Let me see that beard. Come real close.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see it. But I never had a beard. It's just like, you know, I seen guys with
the color, the little salt and pepper in there, huh?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, it's okay. I didn't say. First of all, I never
see if you can get down and up.
Hold on, because you can't say that because you got guys in their 20s have gray hair. So you really can't say about the age though, right? Because you have men in their 20s got gray hair, full of gray hair.
That's another thing. I feel like it's more allowed for men to have gray hair. Like women find that more attractive, the salt and pepper.
Yeah, I've heard that here.
But when women get it, it's you better go dye that. We feel the pressure of getting our hair done and now this done and stuff. That's another thing. Country.
Y'all do it to yourself, man. I think you do it to yourself. I think like, oh my gosh, look at my grandma, I'm going to get my hair done. You know what I mean? Like one of those type, you know what I'm saying? But I'm
Do
not
we?
gonna lie. I don't at first I ain't like this great hair, but
Because
then
men
a
go
little
for
woman
younger
said,
women, so
she
we try and
said,
keep
she,
ourselves younger.
I know she said, I like a man with some salt and pepper. Well, let me just keep that right there. Then I ain't gonna remove it. I'm gonna just keep a little bit. And I'll be like, hey, can you grow a little more? Just grow a little more. Just grow it since they like the salt and pepper, you know what I mean? Gray is cool. But yeah, I just think that you know, to answer to your question, that I just think you know, as long as you take care of yourself, you're gonna age regardless. You age regardless. I've seen people that's very older people in their 55s and look amazing. You know what I mean? And it's how you take care of yourself.
So,
You know what I mean?
you know, I'll take it.
Yeah. Is that it? Any
I
questions?
want to ask a question just because it is about men, and I think mental health is such an important thing. How has, I know you've all spoken about fluctuating in weight, being bigger and smaller. How has your looks and size impacted your mental health through the years?
Oh, it's been the result. It's been highs and lows. As you get heavier and sicker, like I said, I had type 2 diabetes when I was really heavy, and I'm dealing with all of that now. So I've ridden the highs and the lows. The lows being when I was real heavy, and the highs when I'm, you know, getting healthier and getting down. I want to be under 200 before I'm done, and that's the goal. And so my mental health tracks with my weight, and my depression or lack thereof tracks with my weight. So that's critically important for me personally.
Yeah. I think it's a big confidence booster, Brookie, to be honest. I think it's a big confidence booster, you know what I mean? Being like, because I used to be really big as well, you know, in high school. I never used to really talk to girls, you know what I mean? I was shy because I was fat and stuff like that. And then when you do lose the weight, you start to look good. You want to be out there, you know what I mean? You want to be out there. You want people to see you and stuff like that, straight up. I think it's a big confidence booster, being like losing weight and working on yourself. And it's not very healthy on your mental health, obviously, being big, you know?
Yeah.
It puts you down. It just puts you down as a person, being big, I feel like.
Yeah, here's a little fun fact about country, y'all. So I was 135 pounds, 135, 140 soaking wet. Okay. I'm 5'11". I was small.
Skinny.
I'm 5'11" now. Back then I wasn't, but I shined shoes at the airport, and I met Brock Lesnar. I met Brock Lesnar as a WWE fighter. And it came by my stand, and I broke down crying because I seen, there goes the effect part. I seen how big he was.
He's
and how muscular he was.
He's a monster.
And I said, I want to get in the gym. I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? And I broke down crying. You know what I mean? And he saw me, man. He came back. He gave me his shirt that he wore at SmackDown. I mean, on SmackDown.
Nice.
And he gave it to me, and we came real close and started shining his shoes, and then I went to his gym. You know what I mean? And I started working. But I'm gonna speed it up for you quick. So in a year, I went 135, stayed lean, to about 195, all muscle.
Nice.
Bench pressing 365. Okay, being around him motivated me. Watching him on TV motivated me. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just know that if you're around something good, man, and it boosts your confidence up, man, like it should make you a better person because, you know, and then my ups and downs, like I was just telling, if everybody know, I did a weight loss 2 years ago. We did a weight challenge amongst people in the group. We did an Instagram challenge, who can lose the most weight in a month. I lost 21 pounds in a month, okay? All right, so, and I kept going. So I was at 238 to like 199. Didn't realize how small I was, right? And then now, 3 years later, I weighed at my highest. I was at 258 as of June 23rd. 258. And then you may not see it because you see yourself all the time. You know what I mean? But then people see like your face getting chubby, or you know what I mean? And you really don't see it because you see yourself. Actually, you only see yourself when you look in the mirror. You don't even see yourself. You know what I mean? But I decided health-wise, number one, age, number two, right? And then spiritual journey for me. I did a water fasting, no food for 5 days. You know what I mean? It was 3 days, but I went to 5. You know what I mean? But when I saw the small weight that went down, you want to see what this confident boost hit? Well, I was on 100. I was in Mars. Okay, I wasn't even on Earth no more. When I saw that little bit went down, and then today I tried on the same shirt that broke my button. I can actually fit it.
His confidence went up again. Like
Up
you
again.
can see even how he dressed up today. You're like, because even last week he's like, I don't want to dress up. Like he goes, I don't want to. Like And then this week he's like, was good. He's like, I fit in this shirt. Like, but I get it. I just think it's important for men to express that too, because as a woman that's been small and big, and I've got health problems that's made me gain a lot of weight, and I'm like, it affects your mental health, and then you see this and you hear this, but it's really good for women as well and other men to hear men going through it too. And I think it's important, like, to encourage other people maybe to go work out together, or like I just did the water fasting with Country too, and like I think in 11 days I've lost 18 pounds, he's lost 21. Nice. So like it's like it's very good to do it with people around you and support people.
Yeah. And I just want to let you ladies know, though, on the side note, ladies, it's harder for women because women feel like they're not good enough. You know what I mean? They feel like they're not good enough. They feel they're not pretty enough. You know what I mean? It gets to that point mentally. I think it attacks women more mentally than men. You know what I mean? But men hold on. Men hold on to
keep it inside.
I think that's just because women are very hormonal as well.
Yeah.
It is harder for us to lose sometimes. We're very, very hormonal. Men don't have that. Like
even throughout the month that they're having their like their women's month, you know what I mean? Even when they're going through that, like a lot of girls don't feel themselves. They feel like I used to, when I was with that girl, she used to say to me, I feel disgusting, I look disgusting, you know what I mean? I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Even though she looked normal, she looked fine, you know what I mean?
No, but our bodies are breaking down. Some of us break out, like we gain weight in that time, like, and some of it's a significant amount of weight. Like it really affects us a lot, but yeah.
How do you feel about that though, OG, when your girl told you she feel disgusted? How would you boost her up? Like, how can you keep her?
I'll tell her you look amazing, you know, you look fine, babe.
But it don't work though, right?
I don't want to say what I used to do, but
you get what I'm saying? But like, does it really work? Does it really like to her?
It does work, but then I'd agree to her terms and say, look, if you don't want to do this, then we don't have to do that. You know what I mean? You want to have a night in? That's fine. I'll make you a hot water bottle. We can hot water bottle for your stomach. We'll just chill out on the couch. We'll order a pizza and we'll watch a movie. That's fine.
That's what you guys need to do. Don't make her get dressed up at that time, because we don't fit our clothes normal. We feel horrible. Like, do something low key that she can wear something comfortable in, because we don't want to dress up and wear our tight dress or whatever, because we're bloated, we're hurting. We just want to relax.
My best friend has body dysmorphia, and she always thinks she's fat. And
what is that? What is that?
It means you have a distorted impression of your body, and she's 5'2", 110 pounds, and she thinks she's 140 pounds. And it's just it's a condition that you got to go through therapy, and that doesn't even always help. And I can tell her all the time that she looks fantastic, and she doesn't believe you because of her body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
It's a tough condition to have.
I know a therapist. That's amazing. Call him Jesus.
That's actually 110 pounds is tiny. 49 kilograms.
110 pounds is tiny.
That's tiny.
But she's 5'2" though. She's 5'2" now.
Yeah.
It's still really tiny.
Yeah, but she's still 5'2".
She's small. But she thinks she's bigger, and she's not. So but she's washed in the blood, so she's okay. it's a struggle. It really is.
Well, when I lost weight, bro, I went down to like 145 pounds, right? I was like 65 kilos, Brookie. Okay, at one point when I was doing boxing and shit. Sorry, I just cussed. I'll send my 1K through. That's fine. But that's the best I've ever felt, bro, because I've never been that skinny to fit into the clothes. You know what I mean? Like, bro, when I was dressing up and I looked real skinny and clean, like I feel like clothes look nice on skinny people, bro. Like especially at that size, you know, like 140, 145, like that. Like the clothes look the best.
1 minute before the ends, y'all. So top gifter.
Yeah.
They're sniping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
How long did you box, OG?
2 years, 2 years and a half, like that.
Hey man,
Something
that's
like
good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So what made you want to get in the box for being a bigger person and you started preparing to train? What made you actually say, you know what, I want to make this a thing?
My best friend started boxing. One of my best friends started boxing, and it started with, can you hold the pads for me? He goes, even if you hold the pads for me, it'll still be a workout for you. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, I can hold the pads for you. We used to go to a park, you know, we used to just box with each other at the start. You know what I mean? I just used to hold the pads for him the days that he didn't go to the gym. So he'd just get that extra training, and you know what I mean? And then eventually he started the whole, I told him, you know, you want to hold the pads back, you know what I mean? So I can throw a couple. And then he just taught me a couple combos, and I went from there. I signed up to his gym. I was going there every 3-4 days, and yeah.
Congratulations. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys, man. It's the end of the show, man. My name is Big Country. Welcome to Man Take a Seat. We have Storm Chaser here, and we have OG. Appreciate you guys being here. It was an amazing topic with some very good answers, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did the takeaways. But so real quick before we close the show, Storm Chaser, do you stream? Do you have any events going on? You have anything going on that we need to know about?
I stream intermittently. Basically, I get in a lot of shows that have to do with music trivia and regular trivia. I'm doing an auction, the 4th of July auction with Trev, Top Edge Trev at 9:35 for me.
Tonight.
Miss CW is making a match on Sunday, and White Wabbits Hop to the Top on Sunday also. And too many other things to mention. Beard Raider and class get me in as many things as I can get into. So, you know, they have to tell me my schedule ahead of time.
So you have an auction tonight. Cause you said
I'm going
okay, say tonight, cause like 4th of July. Okay, look, tonight. Okay, tonight. So make sure y'all hit Storm with the fave, hit Storm Chaser with the fave. Storm Chaser, give it like a minute or two so people can fave you before you get out the box. So OG, you have something going on.
I've got Mrs. Rookie Battle Games. I do. I've got Mrs. Rookie's I'm feeling confident, bro. I feel like my people will show up. You know what I mean? People been showing me a lot of love lately, so I appreciate everyone and love everyone. Even my people that are here right now, I appreciate you and love yous for real. And I appreciate you too, Country, for having me, bro. Thank you very much.
Man, I'm so grateful to meet you, man. Like, and I met Storm. So Storm, I saved you as well.
I did to both you guys. Thank you.
No, thank you much. You guys good, man. Into the box. You guys, both of the admins here. Let me let both of these admins in real quick.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Oh.
So thank you guys for Storm. I hope it didn't die, but yeah.
I think he was just getting out.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but thank you again, OG, man. Thank you. You're more than welcome to go, man. For me, y'all, I am hosting and right now just got to the ground to get these battles together. But
he really left.
Hosting a charity battle the 9th of August, y'all, and I stream daily. And well, try to for the most part, I've been off, but I stream daily, and I have this show every Friday. So tell somebody that you know somebody that knows somebody. Come check out Big Country Men Take a Seat. Okay, we need men. Okay, need men to step up, man, and say, you know what? I love the vision that you're doing, country. I appreciate you, giving a man a platform to speak. So yeah, I signed up for it. Man. So let somebody know if you think that'll be a good candidate to be on the show, man. And these beautiful atmosphere, they'll definitely dive in and get you on board and get you going. And also, I'm hosting a cruise event, everyone. Everybody into cruises. I got a cruise. I do a cruise every year, and we're doing one in November. It's not too late to get your ticket for the cruise. It is November 16th to the 22nd. Okay, Extreme Extravaganza. If you guys want to just come hang out, man, it's inexpensive. It's not expensive at all. So get in contact with me. A lot of people that's in here is well informed what's going on, how to get your ticket, what you got to do, because we talk about it enough. And last, y'all, I have a fragrance line by J. Roma Fragrance. I sell fragrances, all water-based, no water-based, and no alcohol. But I have it in my Instagram, or you can go to contact any one of these ladies that that if we need to help to get this thing started. But I'm doing a contest. Okay, when you purchase a fragrance, looks something like this. Okay, this is my OG one, but it's a roll on, right? And if you purchase one of these, we'll put your name on the wall. Okay, and this right here will get your name on the wall. If you purchase one, if you purchase two, it's 3 inches. So one, you get 1 entry. You buy 2, you get 3 entries. Okay, and it's a 30 milliliter bottle. This is pretty